you talked about, we talked about this, like there's like a certain capacity in certain communities in New Jersey where you can have it or not have it. Can you just kind of maybe refresh how that works? Because I know that was something that we were talking about, that in certain areas, if they have too many people have solar, you can't get it.
The grid was built without thinking about solar. So as solar has entered different neighborhoods, they're all in they're part of a bigger grid, but they have little circuits in different neighborhoods. So the more people that go solar, the harder it is for the grid to be able to absorb the excess energy. I mentioned net metering. So on a bright summer sunny day, when your system's overproducing, it's usually backfeeding the grid. And those transformers were installed not thinking about solar. Some of them are 50 years old. So they have to monitor how much can we absorb. And as we reach those limits, they basically close the grid. Atlantic State Electric is probably the biggest culprit in the area. It happens everywhere, but it's more significant in AC Electric, to the point where if I get someone interested in solar in the AC Electric territory, I look at their grid, and they have different colors. If it's black, it's closed. If it's red, it's close to being closed. Then there's orange and yellow.
They have the computer power to close an area?
I don't know how they do it, but yes, they do it based upon that. And sometimes they do upgrades in the future that then will allow it to be reopened. I've seen it reopen and then close in 2 weeks after that. So it's a constant monitor. If someone has applied for interconnection and they got rejected, they will send a note to them saying, listen, you applied 2 years ago, the grid's now open, you can try it again. But if you haven't applied, and usually people don't waste their time applying if it is closed, they're not going to be notified. So I have a spreadsheet that I have people who have been closed, and I fairly routinely monitor that to see if it's open again. So what does it really mean?